To get started, we're going to follow the instructions from the senior person at Anthropic. We're going to copy and paste this plugin command to give us the repo. It's called a marketplace, so Anthropic calls it. Then we're going to install the specific plugin for this Claude code skill. I'm going to do it in the local scope, but you could do whatever scope you feel comfortable with. It really doesn't matter. Just whatever you feel like. If we take a look at what the actual skill is, we can see it's really just a markdown file. And it's just instructions for Claude Code, just telling it to do a great job at front end, essentially, to do better than the generic out of the box kind of basic UIs that the AI can give you. So this is a site we're going to be improving. It's a career coaching site I made for myself. This is a real live site. I think it looks fine, and I put a lot of work into it, but I think it could definitely get better. So let's check out what can happen, right? You see the modal, especially is super basic, weird fonts, right? So let's improve that. So first thing I'm going to do is ask Claude to find the code for the specific page that I want to improve. Okay. Just want to make sure it's as focused as possible. So I went ahead and did that, found that curriculum page. That's awesome. I'm going to press Shift Tab and toggle to plan mode. And I'm going to paste a plan I had in here already. It's essentially telling it what things I wanted to update specifically. And I'm just saying like, hey, I'm going to give you some information of things I want you to change, right? So once I gave it those guidelines, then I'm going to actually go to this Google Doc I have prepared and give it all the new text I wanted to put in here. I really like breaking down my plans into these multi-step processes just to make sure the AI has as comprehensive understanding as possible, right? So I now give it the text I wanted to update, and now we can actually go ahead and use this skill, right? So to invoke the skill, you need to be explicit. Notice I'm saying use the front end design skill. I'm explicitly asking it to use that design skill to make improvements. Okay. And that is absolutely necessary. The skill will not be invoked unless you explicitly ask for it to be done so. This is different than a Claude MD file that's invoked every time. Okay. So here we can see the new UI. I think this is better. It's much more unique, right? Cleaner, less just cookie cutter out of the box. Um, so yeah, I like this. I only asked it to update the middle part. So notice it did not update this modal. So let's go ahead and have it fix that. Okay. Now, before I ask it to update a second thing, I'm going to commit and push up the changes that we just had for that middle of the curriculum site that I wanted updated. Super important to commit early and often, just in case it goes outside of the scope of what you ask it for. But once again, I'm going to try to be very explicit in my prompt to tell it, hey, only update the modal, don't update anything else. Once again, notice I'm asking it to use the Claude design skill. And I'm literally saying, hey, don't touch anything else. Most importantly, the payment logic. I don't want to break my Stripe integration. This is just the UI. And what it produces is a lot better. I like this a lot more. It did do some updates that I didn't ask for, like saying we have 100 plus alumni. We don't, but overall it's better.